USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Gatorade is the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. So you can lose more sweat and raise your game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Hello and welcome to the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. We are so excited to bring you this show.
Our podcast is all about unraveling all of your favorite mysteries from the Assassin's Creed games. Each episode will be talking about a different topic in the Assassin's Creed universe. From Pieces of Eden, Solar Flares, and the Isu, to the Hidden Ones, the Order of Ancients, and of course, the Animus, we will seek to uncover it all.
So join us and maybe even take a leap of faith.
Hello and welcome to the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. My name is Shelby. You might also know me as She-Cup, and I am here with my co-host.
Hey, I am Austin, also known as Teacup.
Yes, you are, and you might sound a little bit different to our listeners today, and that's because he is currently driving, not at home where we typically record the podcast. So you'll just have to bear with us a little bit for today, but that's okay because it is a patron chat. We are back for our June 2024 patron chat, and we're super excited for another deep dive into a fun little topic in the Assassin's Creed universe. But before we get into our topic, I am going to let our patron, one of our patrons, Sir Sits-A-Lot, introduce himself.
How's it going, everybody? Sir Sits-A-Lot. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today is the first day of summer, which I hate. My least favorite season of the year. So, yay.
Sounds like you need to get a pool, and then it'll become a lot more enjoyable, because that's what we did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into our topic today, which is kind of like not in universe at all. It's a little bit meta. So we're talking about like which Assassin's Creed character would win which senior superlative. So, and I mean, maybe in the first half we can stick to like protagonists, and then maybe in the second half, if we have time, we can talk about other like NPCs, whatever. So some of the like most popular senior superlatives that are out there that go in like every yearbook across the country would be most likely to succeed, class clown, best dressed, wittiest, most likely to become famous, best personality, most likely to trip at graduation, most school spirit, best hair, most likely to be on a reality show, most likely to be president, most changed, most likely to change the world, most athletic, and most artistic. Now, I don't want us to feel limited to this list. Feel free to come up with whatever you want. But that's just kind of a starting point, jumping off board. So I kind of want to go first today. I have one that I just think is very maybe obvious. I do think that Jacob Fry would be getting class clown. That's my take on it. But I feel like he is goofy enough to take class clown.
Most definitely. I think that's probably the perfect answer for that.
The man starts a street gang.
That's
what
true.
more do you need? What more do you need? I do have one. I am giving Ezio most likely to trip at graduation because that man falls down walking through crowds.
Very true. Okay, for my first one, I think I'm going to choose best dressed would probably have to be Ezio as well. Second place would probably be either all three of the RPG characters because they have so many outfits.
True. I also feel like though Aveline could get best dressed because she has that whole mechanic where she can be like a lady and have the fancy dresses. Which I loved that mechanic. I kind of wish they would bring that back. Another one that I wrote down is I feel like Cassandra / Alexios would definitely get most athletic. I mean, they kind of win the Olympics. So
that's true.
I mean, I feel like really they should take the cake on that one.
I think for wittiest, I would have to put Wyatt. I've said on here before that he's so like snarky sometimes. And my favorite example is when he first meets Amunet's cousin or whatever he is, and he's talking to him or whatever, and he doesn't know who he is yet, and he says something, and Mike just kind of goes and just like turns away, and rolls his eyes. I love that part.
I love that moment. I forgot about that one.
I think I am going to give most likely to succeed to Connor because he decimates the British Templars.
I like that a lot.
I also feel like Connor could get most changed pretty easily just because we kind of see him grow up and mature a lot. So I feel like that could be another one he gets.
I was going to say he cuts his hair and then goes on a murder spree. So, I mean, really, like...
Right. I think Shay would also be most changed for obvious reasons.
I think Aveline wins best hair.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Or Cassandra. I like the braid to the side, Cassandra.
Yeah, I like Cassandra's hair. I know a lot of people talk about Eivor having good hair, but I don't really like a lot of the hairstyles in Valhalla. Maybe I just want more of them. That's my RPG background, but it is what it is. I also feel like Edward would get most likely to be on a reality show because like his life would be the perfect reality show. I just feel like that would be very entertaining. Yeah.
Desmond get most likely to change the world. I don't feel like that needs any kind of explanation or defense. I am right, and I will not apologize.
I was just going to say, I feel like Cassandra could be in the running for that one too, since she lives so long. But I do agree with you. I think Desmond takes the cake.
I got to give my boy Altair most likely to succeed because he changes the entire freaking order for the better. He did pretty good at that. There were some hiccups there, here and there, but you know,
He figured it out. But I do agree. That's a good one. Oh, another class clown one would be good would be Sean Hastings.
I think
I always forget about the modern day ones.
Yeah. I think another good, most likely to become president would be Evie. Because she's so, like, even-mannered about everything. I think she'd be a good president, I guess. Be weird to have a British president, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. If it was allowed, I think she would be good at it. Is there anyone I'm like trying to think of for most artistic, because that's one we haven't really talked about. And the only person that like even comes to mind is Leonardo, but technically he's not an assassin, nor is he a protagonist. So I'm like trying to think if we have any protagonists who might be artistic.
I was gonna save that for after the break. That one's the most obvious.
Yeah.
I think that I'll give it to Arno.
And
like I'm taking artistic in like a very broad sense, but Arno's like the most well-read of assassins, and he constantly brings in like other major stories and like major works of literature in his conversations and like makes witty remarks about it. So I'm going to give artistic to Arno.
I would also give artistic to Eivor. You know, she does the flighting, and you know she's like the poet warrior type thing. So I think that's pretty artistic for her. And then you know she has all these crazy hairdos and stuff.
Those are all fair arguments. However, we are forgetting music is a form of art, and I do feel like Ezio's time as a bard could give him this title.
I think that was coming.
I feel like we have to bring that up every patron chat.
As soon as you said music, I was like, oh, she's listening.
Yeah, same. Once you said music, I was like, oh, that was Ezio.
There it goes. Well, are there any other protagonists we want to shout out before we go to our mid-break?
I was trying to make sure we went through all the protagonists, but there's so many right now that I don't. We've done Altair, Ezio, Connor. I think we got most of the basics, right?
I think we got them all, yeah. Not Basim. Basim's the only one we're missing. And I guess the new ones, but I don't feel like we know enough about them to be able to say anything
Yeah,
yet.
probably wrong. I'm going to go most school spirit.
I think I'm going to say most changed.
Both of those I think are good. I kind of lean toward most school spirit just because he wears that wolf shirt. And I feel like there are a lot of schools out there who have wolf mascots. So
every time I
he'd
see
fit
that,
right in Dragon Age.
Every time I see that wolf shirt, I think of The Chosen off of Smosh. I don't know if you guys watch Smosh, but there's a character, one of the guys plays, his name is The Chosen. He wears this wolf shirt, but he always has a sword at his side.
I have never heard of that.
It's pretty funny.
Want to live better? We got a lot of work to do. Join Chris Hemsworth in National Geographic's new Disney Plus original series, Limitless. Live better now.
I'm diving headfirst into cutting-edge science to uncover 3 powerful secrets to living better right now. The growth that occurs through any challenging experience is really what we seek.
Chris Hemsworth stars in Limitless. Live better now. Now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
It's showtime.
This episode is brought to you by FX's Alien Earth, the official podcast. Each week, host Adam Rogers is joined by guests, including the show's creator, cast, and crew, in this exclusive companion podcast. They will explore story elements, deep dive into character motivations, and offer an episode-by-episode behind-the-scenes breakdown of each terrifying chapter in this new series. Search FX's Alien Earth wherever you listen to podcasts.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot a flying demon! I'm sure you can put this to better use than I can.
Oh, what's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas.
I needs to be oiled before I goes to the games.
Well, I would have been happy to assist if you were in any state to compete.
Aye. Likes to be oiled.
Well, that's obvious.
Welcome to the middle of the show. This is where we do all the things that have to do with the lore cast and not the lore of Assassin's Creed. So thank you first and foremost to all of our patrons. This is our monthly patron chat, and we always have a great time hanging out with all of our patrons. So if you want to come on the monthly patron chats, you'll have to sign up at the Master Assassin tier or higher. There are lots of different benefits that you can get, so definitely check us out at patreon.com/ACLorecast. And if you do join the Patreon, we will read your name out on a future episode of the show. And I actually can't remember if we read off Hassel the Hoff's name or not, but Hassel the Hoff is a new patron of ours, so welcome to the Patreon. And if we thanked you twice, oh well. And now, if you can't support us financially, we do understand that the next best way to support us is to leave us a rating, a review, a comment, whatever you can put, wherever you can put it. And if it's kind, 5 stars, we will read it out on a future episode of the show. And so I have one to read today from Chasing Shadows. And they commented on our Animus episode and said, very informative. I love it. Thank you so much for leaving that awesome review. We greatly appreciate it. And the last kind of thing I have to shout out is our Discord server. We have tons of fun over there talking about all the new games that are coming out this fall. There are quite a few, whether you're interested in Dragon Age the Veilguard or Star Wars Outlaws or Assassin's Creed Shadows game. We're talking about it. I can promise you that. We've got all kinds of activity, so definitely come over there and join us.
So,
go ahead.
I saw today on social media that you can be a voice in Assassin's Creed Shadows. There is a event going on where you can dub. I forget what it's called. The Assassin's Creed Dub Challenge or something like that, where you go on TikTok and you do a dub of existing stuff, and if you win, you get a trip to London to be in a real recording studio for the game. So that's pretty cool. I wish I could do it, but I don't have any vacation left at work. I don't know if I'd be able to, but it's super cool. I saw that, I think, earlier today, and I thought I would shout it out to anybody who's listening. I thought it was kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks so much for bringing that up. I will put a link to that in the episode description. So if you're interested and want to be part of the new Assassin's Creed game, definitely check it out. I know I will be checking it out for sure. So that's pretty cool that you could have that opportunity. So I think that's all we've got for the middle of the show. So we can get back into our superlatives.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Cadillac. Cadillac certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. And with our tire price match guarantee, you get the best fit for the best deal. Let us do the work. Available on select eligible tire brands at participating dealers only. Offer ends 12/31/2025. Terms apply. See dealer for complete details. Visit Cadillac.com/service to learn more.
Malaka. Malaka. Malaka.
A party? I wasn't invited. Neither were the horses. I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. Stuck.
See if you can find something to pry it open. Honor? What are you up to? No, don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side.
Now, I thought this time, instead of talking about protagonists, we could maybe talk about NPCs, minor characters. Maybe there are some of them who stick out more than others. That's totally fine. But maybe just anyone who's not a protagonist and what superlative they would get.
I've already mentioned Leonardo, most artistic. So that's that one out of the way.
Barnabas gets best hair.
I like that.
He has that windswept thing going on.
I like him as best personality too, because I just love the guy.
That's what I was gonna say.
Guy.
I completely agree. He's one of my favorites.
He's just a sweet guy.
For most changed, I'm going with the woman that turns into Medusa.
It's a little on the nose there, Austin.
Too soon. That was thousands of years ago, or however long it was.
I think Mary Read should get wittiest because she is so witty the whole time and just going against Edward, keeping Edward on his toes.
I do feel like I forget Ezio's dad's name, but I feel like Giovanni, without Giovanni dying, Ezio's whole story probably wouldn't have happened, at least definitely not in the way that it happened. So I feel like Giovanni should get most likely to change the world just because of everything Ezio rises to because of his death.
Yeah. I'm going to submit Charles Lee for most school spirit.
Why?
Because he loves them Templars.
That's true. Where is he? You never know where he is either.
Where's Charles Lee?
I think George Washington should get most likely to become president.
It's probably fair.
I feel like I forget her name. What is Cassandra's mom's name?
Marini.
Yeah, I feel like she should get best hair because her hair is always just like fluttering and flowing in the wind.
That's a good one.
Oh, I have one. I have another one. Worst personality goes to William Miles.
I should have seen that coming.
I was going to go for best personality. I'm going with Yusef Tazim.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I love Yusef.
I love that guy.
I mean, when you start it with Ezio Auditore, blah, 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 that Italian gibberish. Perfect.
I'm going to give best personality to Rebecca, because she's just freaking awesome. And Lucy, most changed.
Most changed, yeah. That's a good one for Lucy. Most likely to be on a reality show, Katarina from Assassin's Creed 2.
Yes.
Katarina Sforza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her life's kind of a reality show.
That's a good one.
I'm putting this question into ChatGPT just to see what it says.
For best couple.
It says best couple, Mary Read and Anne Bonny.
I like that.
I do feel like, I mean, a lot of these are stupid, but I feel like it's okay. ChatGPT gets one because it says most likely to become famous, Rodrigo Borgia. As a powerful historical figure and antagonist in Assassin's Creed 2, Rodrigo's actions and influence leave a lasting mark. I will give him that. That is fair. And then it also says they've got two that are pretty good. Most athletic, Nikolai Orlov, a Russian assassin with impressive physical abilities and combat skills. Nikolai demonstrates exceptional athleticism, which I do feel like is true for most of the Assassin's Creed characters, though. But
Ezio is most athletic, even though he's a main character, because he carries the series on his back.
He does. He does. I mean, at least from the
that's good.
The writer's perspective, that is true.
I'm sorry, but ChatGPT gave Napoleon most reliable.
I mean, it also gave best couple to Jacob and Evie, so...
I mean, they are a couple of siblings.
It knows nothing.
Hey, Eivor did get best hair. Most likely to start a revolution. Who do you think this gave it to?
Oh no, I can only imagine.
Stentor. I am going to kill my adopted sister because I think she killed my adoptive father. And then I'm still going to be mad about it, even when I'm given undeniable proof that she did not kill my adoptive father.
It also sounds like a reality show, so I'm going to give Stentor most likely to be on a reality show.
I mean,
Very fair.
his family is a soap opera. So, I mean, I feel like then.
On a reality show, I want to see both him and guy from Valhalla.
Dag?
Yes, Dag. I want to see both of them on the same reality show.
I think Dag might beat out William Miles for worst personality.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
Could be.
I think this reality TV show conversation is giving me like ideas. We could do a whole Patron chat where we come up with ideas for reality TV shows using the Assassin's Creed characters. That would be really fun.
Just a reality show with all the most hated characters.
Oh, you know what? Napoleon, they actually gave him most spirited, and I would give him most school spirit. He loves France.
Right.
Yikes. All right. Well, it sounds like we're kind of coming to the end of the episode for today. So, do we have any final ideas before we kind of wrap it up?
I feel like the second part was the hardest because there's so many side characters and so few, compared to main characters. True. But
and we do know less about them. Yeah, I like this one. This one's a lot of fun.
I was trying to find something good for Duccio, but maybe a worse personality. Most likely to get punched in the face.
Most likely to have a secret baby mama.
Yep.
Fair. A message to read from Hassel the Hoff, one of our new patrons. He couldn't be here today, but he wanted to give me a few that he came up with. And so he says, most likely to succeed would be Altair. He had his entire rank stripped and came back stronger and better. Class clown is Jacob Fry. Enough said. Best dressed, Aveline from Assassin's Creed Liberation. Wittiest, Edward Kenway. Most likely to be famous is Ezio. He would be the Hollywood boy all day long. Best personality, Adewale. Most likely to trip would definitely be Shay from Rogue. Most school spirit, Connor Kenway. Most likely to become president, Bayek. Most likely to be on a reality show would be Arno. Best hair, Cassandra. Most changed, Eivor. Most athletic, Evie. That girl is running around London in heels. And most likely to change the world is Desmond. And most artistic is Basem. Thank you so much, Hassel the Hoff, for sending us that message. I will say you agreed with us on several of them. So we're all on one page today. Thank you again for sending us that one.
Okay, thank you all for being here for the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. Thank you for Sir Sits-a-Lot. If you want to just plug and let people know where they can find you or anything you got going on.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/SirSits-a-lot00. Excuse me. I'm also still, I keep saying this every time, but I'm still working on the Assassin's Creed Chronology project. I think I'm about to start over because I was watching it the other day and I was like, some of this stuff I don't like. So I think I'm going to just start over from scratch with Odyssey and some of the prehistory stuff. But just youtube.com. Well, I guess it's not youtube.com. It's just it's on YouTube. Just search for Assassin's Creed Chronology Project. You should be able to find it.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. You too can sign up on Patreon and join our Master Assassins tier and come on these chats. Thank you all for listening to the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. You can find us on Twitter at ACLorecast.
If you have any lore questions or topics to unpack, join our Cups Podcasting and More Discord server. It's the best place on the internet. You can also support us financially through our Patreon. find us on patreon.com/Assassin's Creed Lorecast. The Assassin's Creed Lorecast is part of the Robots Radio Network. For more information about the Robots Radio Network, join the Discord server via the link in our episode's description.
If you enjoyed the show or learned something new today, please subscribe, leave us a review, and join the Patreon. And if you enjoyed our intro and outro music, make sure you give a big thank you to Pipeman Studios. Thank you, Pipeman! Thanks again for listening to the Assassin's Creed Lorecast. And always remember, Assassins, stay in the shadows to serve the light.
Do you know your video game lovers?
Have you ever wondered how your video game bays stack up against all the other delectable digital dates?
I'm Genesis, the girl whose motto in life is love, laugh, tequila. And on Two Girls, One Ship, we analyze, rate, and review all that the world of video game romances has to offer.
And I'm Vervada, the hopeless romantic cat lady and lifelong gamer.
But you should know that our podcast centers on character and romance analysis and doesn't shy away from exploring the fun of physical connection.
Or from the deep emotional connections built between two characters, using specific in-game dialogue and the overall narrative journey. So join the Two Girls, One Ship shipsters, and remember,
beauty is in the eye of the controller.